Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and I thought we could take a couple minutes to talk about Ocean Master and Young Justice. Well, as many of you know, we're in the final days waiting for the return of the second half of the season of Young Justice Phantoms. The initial crop of promotional art for the first arc clearly involves Calder and Atlantis, but you may have noticed a character that appears to be returning from the dead. The character of Orm, aka Ocean Master, appeared to die in the middle of Season 3, and now he's back in some way or form. So I thought we could take a couple minutes to talk about what I think's going on, who this is, if it's Orm or not, and what might be going on the show. Let's take a couple minutes to break it all down. Now, before we do that though, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, our big giveaway. We're going to give away this Oculus Quest 2 at 50,000 subscribers. All you need to do to get in our giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. Also, while you're at it, check out our line of Stay Whelmed merch down below. It's a great way for you to remind your friends how to feel the aster and stay whelmed, all while showing your fandom for the show and supporting our channel. Plus, there's a lot of other goodies there like Snyderverse and CBN merchandise. Well, like I was saying, many of us fans were pretty surprised when we got the initial promotional art for the first part of the second half of the season of Young Justice Phantoms. Now, the big reveal seemed to be that this first arc was going to focus on Calder and the crisis in Atlantis. Now, we were teased with Arion's crown right in the middle of the concept art, which grabbed a lot of people's attention. But one of the other interesting things in this art was the fact that Ocean Master seemed to be back. Now, if many of you remember, Ocean Master seemed to have a bit of a disagreement with Lady Shiva back in Season 3. In Outsiders, Episode 9, Lady Shiva actually cut off Ocean Master's head. Or at least we thought she did. And now with him back in the promotional material, it begs a lot of questions. But there might be some pretty simple answers to this story. Now, we do know some sort of conflict is coming to Atlantis, and it could very well be something that Ocean Master is either directly involved in or seeded a long time ago. I have a couple of ideas of what might be going on. First off, it could be a flashback. Like I said, this could be a conflict that was seeded long ago that Ocean Master put into motion only to be killed by Lady Shiva. So more or less, he's a phantom here, a ghost, something from the past reaching into the modern day and causing problems for our heroes. Now, this is also a superhero world, so the other possibilities are maybe a clone or magical resurrection. I mean, we know Jason Todd has come back from the dead, and it took a little bit of time for his mental capacity to return. That very well could be what happened with Ocean Master. Remember, he's an ex-member of the Light, and so is Ra's al Ghul. So you could see Ra's reaching out to him as a former ally, bringing him back to life, and then somehow or another him showing up in Calder's arc. It also very well could be somebody taking up the mantle simply for confusion. Once again, he was killed by Lady Shiva at the behest of the Light, so there could be a new player taking up the role to leverage that against Atlantis. If I had to guess, I would go with an established villain, and the most obvious person trying to get under Orin's skin would be Black Manta. It would serve as a great distraction and create a ton of confusion amongst Atlanteans, and often in war and conflict, that is one of the major goals. Now, obviously, we have about 10 days to wait before the show comes back, and we're probably not going to get the answer to this question right away, but I suspect it will be revealed during Calder's arc. Personally, I love the idea of Ra's al Ghul bringing him back via the Lazarus Pits, and it would definitely create a different variation, probably much more psychotic, of the character. But until the episodes air, we'll have to wait and see. What do you guys think? Why do you think Ocean Master has returned on Young Justice? And which of the options I presented do you think is the most likely? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, press subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not going to get any updates. Peace.